Okay, so I've done my little studying, and in terms of doing binary subtraction. So let's do it. So we're going to do the same thing that we did for addition of binary numbers, subtraction. So let's do 7 minus 4. We know that's 3. So the binary number for 7 is going to be 0, 1, 1, 1. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. 4 is going to be 0, 1, 0, 0. This one's actually pretty easy. So 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0. So what we end up with is 0, 0, 1, 1. So remember what we do is we take these powers of 2, multiply them by the corresponding zeros and ones. So you'll see we get 2 plus 1 is 3. Okay, so let's do let's say 8 minus 3, which we know is 5. So 8 is 1, 0, 0, 0, and 3 is 0, 0, 1, 1. Okay, so 1 times 8 plus 0 times everything else. Here we have 1 times 2 plus 1 times 1, which is 3. Okay, so we're going to subtract. Now, you can immediately see we have a problem. We have to carry, in normal subtraction, when you have, if you subtracted and you got a negative number, you have to carry. So let's just look at that. So what do we do? If we took 13 minus, let's do 23. 23 minus 7. So 3 minus 7 is negative 4. So that's not going to work out. So what we do is we change this into a 1 and we carry a 1. So this 3 becomes 13. So we're carrying 10 because we're in the decimal number system. So then we have 13 minus 7, which is 6. And then we have 1 minus 0, which is 1. We answer, which is 16. Okay. Now, when you have a binary number, you're in the base 2 instead of the base 10. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this 1, and when we carry it, it becomes 2. Here it became 10 plus 3. Here it becomes 2 plus 0, which is 2. Okay. Now, again, we have to get to this point where this is non-zero. So what we do is we're going to, let me move this down a little bit. Need a little more space. So we're going to carry 1 here. So we're going to take that down to 1. That 1, the 1 we're carrying from here comes over and becomes 2. But then I still need something here to make this not 0 anymore. So I'm going to take one of these and carry it. When you carry it to the next side, it becomes 2. So that is replaced, that 0 is replaced by 2. Okay, so now we've got everything's going to work out because we have numbers here that are equal to or greater than the ones down here. So you're going to have 2 minus 1, which is 1. 1 minus 1, which is 0. 1 minus 0, which is 1. And this one went to 0 because we carried that over, all of that over. So this is 0. Again, to now convert this back into decimal number, we're going to write these powers of 2 here and multiply them out. So you get 0, 4, plus 0 plus 1, which is 5. And there you go. Pretty cool, huh? Now the problem, one thing you might say, well, you have to use 2's, which is not a binary number, and that is true. I'm not sure exactly how a computer does it, but this is the way I saw it online by somebody who had hundreds of thousands of views showing how to do it. So I guess he knows what he's talking about. Okay. So let's do another one here. Let's do 12 minus 7, which is 5. Okay, so the binary equivalent of 12 is going to be 1, 0, no, it's going to be 1, 1. 8 plus 4. So that's 12. Okay, we're done. Then we have 7, which is going to be 4 plus 2 plus 1. So that's 7. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go over here and we're going to make a little space because I put it too close to the top. Okay, so you can see we've got these two problems here. I've got 0 minus 1. So I'm going to have to carry 1 from here and put it here. So that becomes 2. Then I need one over here. I need to carry over here, so I'm going to take one of these. That'll make that 2. But now I'm stuck with a 0 here. 0 minus 1. When I carried that over, I ended up with a 0 here. So I have to take one of those and replace that with 2. Every time I carry from one column to the left, I have to carry 2 over. Okay, so it looks like we're all set. So you get 2 minus 1, which is 1, 1 minus 1, which is 0, 2 minus 1, which is 1, and 0 minus 0, which is 0. So again, we're going to write the powers of 2, 8, 4, 2, and 1. So we get 0, 4, 0, 1, 5. Okay, do 2 more of these. Let's do something, make it a 5-digit number here. So let's say we have 17 minus 12. How about that? Well, yeah, that's good. 17 minus 12. Okay, so 17, we're going to need, that's going to be 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Because the next power of 2 is 16. So you have 16 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0 plus 1. That's 17. And we already did 12 up here. 12 was 1, 1, 0, 0. Starting for the 4th digit. So 1, 1, 0, 0. So that's 12. 8 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0. 12. This is 16 plus 1, which is 17. Okay, the first one we're set. 1 minus 0 is 1. 0 minus 0 is 0. Then we have 0 minus 1. Oh, problem. So we're going to do some borrowing here. Okay, there we go. So the next one we have problems. So we're going to go all the way over till we can start borrowing something. So this goes to 0. This becomes 2. We still need a number here, 1 or 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to borrow 1 from here, make that a 2. And I think we're good. So now we can finish it off. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. And what we end up is the same number we ended up with over here, except with one additional 0. 0, 0, 1, 0, 1. So we know that's 5, which is the answer. Okay, and let's do one more. Let's do 24 minus 7, which is going to be 17. So we know it's going to be that number, 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. Okay, so 24 is going to be 16 plus 8 plus 0 plus 0 plus 0. So, we have 16, 8, 4, 2, 1. So 16 plus 8 is 24. 7 is going to be is going to be, oops, back here, get carried away there. So this is, 7 is 4 plus 2 plus 1. So that's 7. Okay, well you can see I've got a problem. So I'm going to have to go all the way over here, bar 1 from this column, which becomes 2 in this column. Again, I forgot to move this down. That's what happens when you get old. Okay. Okay, so we borrowed 2, barred 1, became 2. So we're going to bar 1 from here, which will become 2 over here. Then we'll bar 1 from here, which will become 2 over there. So let me just redo all that stuff so you can, oops. Oh, actually, it's not going to go step by step. Okay, but that's what we end up with. So you can go back and watch that if you didn't get it. Okay. 2 minus 1 is 1. 1 minus 1 is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 minus 0 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. 17. Okay, so you're going to have some homework on that as well.